Happy birthday, Alexander Yor! I hope I pronounced your name right. And I also know that I'm a day late because I record my videos a day in advance. Hey guys, name's Fen. Playing this game, and we're just about to go to a mission which I guess is probably going to be Shoals Gate if my memory serves. But you know those memories are flaky servants. So anyways, let's just watch yonder film and stuff.
Last night, an unusual opportunity knocked on my door. Naturally, I was a little suspicious, but my visitor said the job was too sensitive to go through the usual channels. He claimed that an old contact of mine told him where to find me. I was about to ask him who our mutual friend was when he managed to distract me. The job is to break into Shoals Gate Station, headquarters of the City Watch, and quietly frame a certain Lieutenant Hagen for robbing the evidence vault. Hagen is Sheriff Truart's #2 man, and has no doubt made life difficult for someone he shouldn't have. My unusually resourceful employer has given me all the information I need to pull this off, including a very detailed map of the building. All I have to do is choose a way in, plan my route, and get back out, without alerting the bulls. I realize that breaking into Shoals Gate is like looking down a burrick's mouth with a lit match, but it would pay me enough to lay low for a while, and it doesn't hurt to be giving the police some dirty laundry to deal with either. Besides, with my luck, if I don't take this job, I could end up in there anyway.
Alright. So, as we can see, you know, Truart is there, he's got his #2 man and stuff. And, you know, third mission, and we're already getting into the meat of the story here. We're already sort of going right up into Truart's place and busting some heads, well, you know, with a blackjack maybe. Anyways, the mechanists have installed an alarm mechanism in Shoals Gate Station. It could be triggered by their mechanical eyes or the guards. Don't let them set off the alarm. So there's a lot of watchers and stuff is what they're saying. The frame won't stick if anyone suspects I was involved, so don't knock out or kill anyone. And you'll notice, even on normal, you're only allowed 5 knockouts. So this is basically a forced ghost, which I'll talk a little bit about later. But, yes, so, go to Lieutenant Hagen's office, grab a personal item to be used for framing, drop it in the vault, then steal a strongbox from the vault and leave it in his office, and then leave the station. Okay. Oh, yes. Well, might as well buy the tip that I'm not going to read. Well, I don't normally use potions, but I guess I'll probably use water arrows, although 18 sounds like more than I'm ever going to use, but hey, whatevs. I'm not going to use a scouting orb. Wait a minute, I've got 1 scouting orb already. Okay. Anyways, here we are, and we got a very detailed map here, except it goes backwards when it goes up the floors for some... No, it goes first, second, and then there's evidence storage, and then it goes to the basement, so it's pretty random the way it's laid out, actually. But anyways, I'm going to use my scouting orb here. I mean, everybody probably knows about this, but yeah, might as well try to show it off. Yes, dancing zombies over, you know, the thing. It's pretty hilarious. Anyways, what was I saying about Lieutenant this and Lieutenant that? I was going to say something, you know, incredibly thoughtful and bombastically interesting about this mission, but apparently I forgot what it was and stuff. So, yeah. I guess what I was going to say was that things are getting kind of tense, you know. It's no longer just we're running around in the city just sort of stealing things randomly, you know. There is I didn't think I was supposed to go over here. There, you know, things are tightening up their nooses and thumbing their screws and all sorts of other, you know, malapropisms and things. It's pretty scary for a thief such as me. So pretty much, you know, there's the front gate, but there's a watcher and you're not going to get past that. Pretty sure, I mean, I don't know. I guess you could probably run up beside it, but anyways, you can't open that front door anyways. They really want you to go another way. But first I'm going to go in here and steal some petty loot, because even though I'm getting paid massively for this job with a big fat bag of gold, I'm not above getting greedy and risking my life for...
my favorite year.
essentially no good reason. You know, my name is Garrett. How the hell do you do? In this game, there's a lot of elements of things seeing you through windows. I think they added, well, this door isn't that, but there's doors with windows in them and stuff that they added in this game that you got to watch out for. So yeah. Lots of scary sounds in this here game. It's, remind me to tell you the totally irrelevant story of how I used to be scared by this one sound when I was a kid. It's totally, like, not a thing that nobody cares about. Yeah. I almost keep always thinking that there's like a flash bomb or something in between one of these, but you know, strangely enough, I'm probably remembering Quake 2, which had a layout in a room similar to this. Well, not similar, but like it had little passages in between things, and there was something in there. It was like, I don't know what it was, but whatever. I don't care about a furnace. I'm going into the frickin' water. It's the opposite element, and therefore, I guess it's not gonna kill me. Sort of funny how that works, I suppose, because if you step in fire, you'll die pretty quickly, usually, but if you step in water, it's only, you know, you won't really die at all unless you're actually underwater. But even then, if you can hold your breath, it's, you know, not so freaking bad. I guess this is the river above, and I spent too much time ioning by the fire, and now I'm gonna drown. Except this game is unbelievably generous all the time, unlike certain fan missions, because, you know, fan mods for any game do tend to be harder than the original, because people that make them are used to it, and, you know, that's sort of, you know, what happens. I'm not cutting while I go through these relatively uninteresting tunnels, because, yeah. Now, here I am in the basement, and there's some nice high-res textures here. Yeah, wow, those wall textures look amazing compared... Oh, that is amazing looking. And, I forgot, I was going to talk a little bit about the forced ghost in this level. Basically, you know, there's some people really don't like that, and I get it, you know. You want to be able to play how you want, you don't want a forced ghost. Now, I can understand that this is a framing mission, so yeah, I totally get the reasoning for the forced ghost, and I feel like it's alright. I mean, it's not really tedious or annoying. I don't remember it being anyways, and I think it can work. In Thief 2X there's one level which is a forced ghost, and I think it really works. I think they really balanced it quite well over there. But as for here, well, it's the old flip a torch, and it's, you know, got a brown thing and it wasn't there before, so I guess I'm in the basement now, but I suppose I could have gone some other way. I swear there was two ways. Yeah, because here's the other, but then where's this on the map? Is that leading into that room or something? I don't quite understand. Oh, I'm heading that. Oh, I see. I came up through there. Now I'm heading that. Yeah, okay. As I recall, there's... Oh, I thought there was loot there, but it's merely water arrows, of which I just bought like freaking 18 of them. And I'm going to have to use them nowheres and everywheres in order to make up for my grievous error. Come on. Oh. No, I know there's some loot down here in one of these friggin' places. It's quite the memorable occurrence. Yes, there we go. It's the most memorable thing in the entire game. It's all downhill from here, y'all. Y'all. Oh, wow. Hey, it's another torch door. I'm gonna say something really dorky and geeky here, but I don't know what you'd call it, but in the games where you have like a visual with a sound that may or may not make sense from a realism perspective, but just is really satisfying. You've got the big chunk of the wall sliding down, along with the smoke, and the sound, and the ding-dong with the secret found sound. It's simply divine. Oh yeah, that just sort of takes it back up and stuff. Yeah, so, wait a minute now, what's the point of this room? Oh, it's stairs upward. Now, I guess I actually do want to stick around the basement since I'm down here for a while, so yeah. Right, now, this would be... Okay, it's like a morgue... in a laboratory. So I guess I'll try to go to the morgue in the laboratory, because you've got to start at the end. Death is the end, and therefore you must go there first. This is a riddle that isn't a riddle at all. How you doing? I hope you like my styles. Okay, so this is the laboratory. There may or may not be literally anything of value here. I am misusing the word literally as much as the next guy. It's pretty great. Yeah, I guess there's nothing. It's just sort of, hey guys, here's a lab. Sort of is what it says. Here's a morgue. And morgues are always a little bit spooky. And you only think, is this guy gonna be a zombie? But no, he's just...
need that anymore.
Come on, Garrett, shut up. I'm trying to babble annoyingly. Don't talk in a nice way when I'm trying to talk in an annoying manner. God. Coroner's report. Identification unknown. Location. Body discovered in sewage tunnel. Cause of death. Pagan worship. That really tells you, see, that, I mean, it's funny, but it tells you what's going on. You know, they're rounding up pagans, or they're just, like, making the excuse that someone is a pagan. I mean, how does pagan worship make you end up in a river? That's... Maybe they are trying to be serious, and maybe somehow it did end up with him in the river, and they actually did think about it, but, you know, what with them getting rid of the pagans and things, makes you think that they just take anybody without a cause of death and just say, pagan! Because that's sort of, you know, what tends to happen throughout history and that sort of thing. I've ordered that the murderer Schmidt be left in solitary to rot and that no one venture near him. I want him to suffer as much as his victims did. Lieutenant Hagen. It's funny, because in that note, Hagen almost sounds like, I mean, you know, he sounds kind of hard, but, you know, he mentions he wants him to suffer like his victims did, so it almost, you know, shows that he has, like, a bit of concern for the suffering of others, maybe. So, I'm not too sure if he's supposed to be, like, really bad or whatever. Oh, yeah, I guess one of these... Yeah, that's the cage. One of these is some doors over there, and then the other one of these is a cage over those doors. I guess it didn't seem to do anything, though. That's kind of stupid seeming. Could swear there was a cage on that door, too, as well as the iron bars menu.
You guys can't treat me like this. I'm a veteran.
Yeah, I bet that's where you learn to pickpocket so well.
When I got back, my family was gone. I had no money to live.
Sure. Tell it to the sheriff. He's got a real soft spot for war heroes.
Yeah, well, that's the interrogation room, and just so you know, we cannot ever get in there. For some reason, there's flares. I guess if they're walking in this evil place, which is some nicely updated text. This place used to scare the crap... Oh, there's the gate. Used to scare the crap out of me. Almost looks like he was dragging a chain behind him, which would be an awesome thing, but I guess you can't really have that sort of physics. I mean, this place is just so eerie. I mean, there's that haunt walking, the sort of ghost walking around and everything. This is like so squalid.
Dog, but dog business. That business in the city.
And they're crazy.
There's no law in the city anymore. No justice. Just the strong abusing the weak.
What? Oh, don't tell me my scripts aren't working right. Whatever. This woman's just like...
No law in the city anymore. No justice. Just the strong abusing the weak. Shame on us. We let our fair city down. She's ruined and we're doomed.
She's got a weird shirt that sort of goes way off onto her arm there. It looks like an error. Or maybe she's just pulling her... See, I don't remember these guys used to highlight. That's kind of annoying to me. Because it's like something's broken now.
Stinks and then you die. Then life goes on without you. I'll never get out of this stinking hole. Why would I want to? Life's no good anymore for an old codger.
Well, you gotta become a tapper instead of a godger. Hey, you got anything to say? No. He's just sort of, you know... It's funny that, like, one of the only guys here who's taken his punishment with dignity is a pagan. You know what I mean?
And again, he says to me,
Yeah,
silent,
he's gone.
and begins to weep. And so I ease his suffering and then say, poor pathetic man, you need not wallow, For the next sound you hear will be the thump of your severed cranium hitting the floor. And he screams, "Ah!" And then, blessed silence.
Now, of course, he's got a bunch of other lines that you sometimes hear in fan missions, but that line pretty much epitomizes the sort of stuff that he says, so I feel justified and legitimated in sort of going out here. Now I'm going to close all the doors so that no evil escapes from that horrid place and sort of start making my way, you know, to elsewhere points in the level, sort of, you know, deal. So I could go up these stairs here, which I guess would go, I don't know, there, and then the others would go there, I guess, so, well, one's as good as the other, I suppose. Let's just give it a shot. Alright. Oh yeah, this is right near the stairs up to the evidence-y kind of place, which I don't think I can go there yet. I might even need a key if I'm remembering. I'm not too sure here, but... Have to remember, I'm not allowed to knock out even a single person in this entire level. Oh, he's got a key. So I got to be, you know, cautious and stuff. But as I said, I don't remember it being that bad, especially for only being the third level in the game. Even if they force Ghost, they're not going to make it brutal or anything, because, you know, it's still only the third level and so forth. And anyway, you kind of have to ghost watchers and stuff anyway. So, you know, there's that, even if they didn't force you. Now, I'm sure there must be a hidden book in one of these rooms. Guess not, though. I guess I want the secure records hall, and I do need a key for that. Thought there was a watcher up here, but I guess I'm thinking of a whole other place in time. Probably thinking of that one other level that... I'm going to stop spoiling... Oh, well, there's one. I'm going to stop spoiling levels because stuff... Yeah, this game...
A hidden entrance.
Yes, this game really went crazy with the secret passages, and I love it. I don't know what it is, I just absolutely love secret passages. The idea that there could be some crazy cool places like in the walls that you could use to walk all around. I just love the idea of dodging around through secret passages. It's like so freaking erotic to me. And oh, yeah, anyways. Hey, that paper was glowing. That's really cool looking. Kick me! Good to know someone has a sense of humor, and someone else also had the wherewithal to take it off of their back. Lucy Walker, the watch officers have received a number of complaints about your harassment of the alchemist Grimad. Out of consideration for your masters, you have not been placed under arrest yet. Please keep in mind that any further trouble may result in arrest and confiscation of property. For a safe city, Watch Officer Morgan. Yes. You know, it's kind of funny, again, because, you know, the City Watch are kind of, you know, they're kind of rounding up pagans and they're kind of corrupt sometimes and stuff. But, you know, on the other hand, they actually do sort of help to improve the safety and order of the city. It's just, you know, every antagonist in these games, they always have redeeming things about them, too, like I keep saying. Anyways, this is a burglary. Burglary of carriage, horses taken 800, Hawkins Drive, burglary of manor, Goldcrest, criminal mischief, pretty much just a list. Nothing really, you know, just sort of flavor text, the kind of thing that would be in one of these sections. I swear there's a guy that comes through here, that's why I'm kind of being careful and looking about. Well, at least he goes by here, and I don't know if he actually walks in or anything, but maybe not. Paganism, so there's, you know, paganism, which is a crime. Unfortunately, that sort of thing did tend to happen in real life, too. Even with specifically paganism, I actually think. But yeah, so I guess this is the regular main office. It's not any kind of a records hall, it's just an office. And I thought that I was going to come out... Oh yeah, I took a passage. Yeah, because there's the armory and that sort of thing and stuff. And I can't knock anybody out, so I guess I'm just going to leave it here and weep in the corner about this detriment to society. So see you guys later for more ghosting, and bye for now.